I think many people know you as a fitness and wellness expert, obviously, but I don't think many people know that you're very philanthropic. What kind of causes, are so important to you? Why do you feel like you need to come to these and raise awareness?
It's funny you mentioned that. We do our part, honestly. Anything, women, children, animals. I would grow a mustache for Movember if I could. Fortunately, I cannot. We just feel like, look, if we have this platform and we have the ability to get the word out that we're going to, with adoption, obviously that's something that is very close to our family because we built our family through adoption in part, and I can't imagine anything more significant than children with no parents. I don't understand how that's even conceivable in our country right now. We have 100,000 kids whose parental rights have been terminated that have no permanent loving home, and that's just unacceptable. And I think we need to keep talking about it until it's no longer an issue.
Definitely. Well, yeah, you mentioned you have two kids, Lou and Phoenix, and you adopted your daughter. Are there any surprising things that you found out through the adoption process?
Oh my gosh. What I would say, I mean, and again, this is a little more political, but we adopted our daughter from Haiti. I wouldn't change it. I mean, she's meant to be our daughter. We adore her, and we thank God every day that we found her. But when we were going through the process, we were scared off of fostering to adopt. And then after, we went through that almost 6 years ago now. So knowing what we know now, there's so many misconceptions. Oh, the kids will be ripped out of your arms. Oh, you'll be attached to these dysfunctional adults that'll ruin your life. This is not true. These are myths. They're urban legends. And now, knowing the truth, we're determined to let people know, don't be afraid. This isn't true. As I said, there are 100,000 kids whose parental rights have been adopted. And down the road, should we consider bringing a third child into our home, that's the path we would take.
Yeah, and I was wondering, are you ever expecting to have more kids down the line?
We're talking about it. Right now, the kids are still very young, and they're needy. Young kids are needy, and they're competitive. They definitely have their sibling rivalry going on. So we don't feel it would be fair to bring another child into the household right now to the two that we have and the one that we would bring in. So we think that when the kids get a little older and a little more independent, we'll probably adopt an older child from foster care.
Right. Well, are there any, I guess, surprising things that you found out about yourself when you adopted your daughter and you have your other son? Is there anything before parenthood that you are surprised to know about yourself now?
Gosh. That's a tough one. I wouldn't even, there's so many things, I don't even know where to begin. Your kids definitely, I would just simply say that I didn't appreciate how much room I had to evolve and to grow until kids. And I always think of that Jack Nicholson quote in As Good as It Gets when he looks at, oh my gosh, Lord, what is his co-star, and he looks at her and he's like, you make me want to be a better man. Like, your kids make you want to be a better person. So I think that I realize that I'm capable of growing and evolving more than I ever imagined possible, and kids make you do that. They make you truly grow up, and I couldn't be more grateful for them.
And you just wrapped up Just Jillian on E! Are you planning for another season?
I don't know. Sadly, I don't think so. I know. We loved it. We loved doing it. We had a great time. But I think that I don't know that we're glamorous enough.
Well, the ending was great where you got engaged to Heidi, your partner. Have you thought of any wedding plans yet?
We haven't even had a chance to discuss it, to be honest with you. It's entirely possible we'll end up at City Hall. After going back and forth and this and that and where and the cake, we're both exhausted just talking about it, and I think we may just end up at City Hall. We'll see.
Whatever you got to do.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
exactly.
perfect. Well, it's so nice talking to you. Thank you again.
Have a great night.
You too. Thanks.